Welcome to Spiritual Chat with Cherie.
And cats. Thanks everybody for tuning in. We're really excited that you're here. How are you doing?
I'm doing great.
I feel like hungry, but I feel like that's my whole life. What are we talking about today?
I guess some energy updates
Mhm.
and the theme of winterizing,
I
what it means
love
to
that.
winterize.
I love our winterizing theme
Mm-hmm.
because this is not the real end of the year. This is the
Mm-mm.
beginning of the year. This is not the beginning yet.
Mm-mm.
Nature's laughing at us. It's
Yeah.
still blankets and cold and snow and it hasn't been reborn and
Yeah. Getting cozy,
Mhm.
not doing too much.
Mhm. Yeah.
This is not the time to plant seeds.
Yes, or expect growth.
Mm.
Right? Like
Mm-mm.
it's a time to
Cocoon.
cocoon and decide
Mm-hmm.
what you want, not what you expect to happen right now.
Or like self-reflection,
Yeah.
what is working for me? What's not working for
Yes.
me? How did this year go?
Mhm.
Where would I want to improve?
Yeah,
What feels in alignment?
I like that. I really like that you said what's going right. I think a lot of people forget that
Mhm.
because it's hard and
Did I say that?
you did. Yeah,
Oh,
you're so
okay.
wise. You're so wise. You're so wise.
Thank you so much.
So, oh, well, thank you. You're welcome. Yeah, just in case you can't hear me, there we go. As if I'm not loud as
With the microphone.
heck all the time. Um, but yeah, I think when we're making our goals and we're thinking about what we want to move into, we focus only on the things that didn't go well, thinking that the things that
Mm.
went right don't still need attention as we go forward. Because if we completely forget about the good stuff, then I think we're cutting ourselves short, don't you think?
Yeah.
I
I
don't
mean,
know.
yeah, that's how you manifest is
Mhm.
not sitting there reflecting on all the things that are going wrong or the
Mhm.
things that you didn't do right
Yeah.
because you're putting it out there into the universe, that frequency of lack, regret,
Mhm.
shame,
Yep.
guilt, and the universe is going to match you.
Yeah.
So, really, I mean, right now, what I see in the collective and every January is people linking all these goals and trying to manifest and feeling like they're not able to complete the tasks and the goals that they want. They're lacking the energy
Mhm.
because it's winter.
Yeah.
Where's that fire, right? You're
Yeah.
not supposed it's not a fiery time to be moving fast. It's a time to be moving slow
Mhm.
and reflecting,
Mhm. And not
mm,
forcing.
not forcing.
Mm-mm.
Oh my gosh, you think about bears and how they hibernate. They eat, they hibernate.
Yes.
The trees, how they go to
Mhm.
sleep. They sleep during the winter,
They
right?
shed.
They shed.
Mhm.
They go to sleep. You ever go to the forest in the wintertime and it's just so quiet? The energy is just like you feel them
Still.
sleeping. It's
Mhm.
very still. And I had this thought, like when we went to go winterize our place up in the mountains, I was like, we should be winterizing. Like,
Yep.
why are we not? Why is that not something that we're practicing as a society, specifically in the United States? Other
Yeah.
countries, they take it easy. They don't work, crazy long hours without
Yes.
rest, like, America
Yeah, I agree. Rising.
screen did
Yeah.
something very
Well,
weird.
technology just about attacked us, so we had to make sure we were still here.
It's
Still
not even
winterizing.
retrograde
It's
right
all
now.
by Mitch. I don't know. Do you feel like I think like I can't believe how much I'm saying like. I feel very Californian like right now.
Hella.
Holla, holla, holla. Anyway, do you see how it could be a problem trying to push all of that progress and doing, and then it's sort of like this shame spiral? It
Yeah.
feels to me like when we push,
Mhm.
push, push, when we're making these resolutions and these, options to move and do all this stuff when we're not probably ready, it's based on a lot of shoulds, have tos, outside values, supposed tos, and not necessarily like
Capitalism.
yeah.
I mean, you
Yes.
go into the store, it's a good example. You go into the
Mhm.
store, like right at the end, the tail end of December, January, and you see them promoting, diet,
Mhm.
exercise,
Something's wrong with
equipment,
you. Yes.
wellness.
Mhm.
And it's kind of funny that after Christmas, energetically, we do feel like we need to like kind of purge.
Yeah.
So that's in alignment for me during the, month of January from all the stuff that I consumed in December. So I don't know, I feel like that could be a natural thing when you're in winter.
Mhm.
For me, that's what it's like. So I do resonate when they put all the stuff out in the
The healthy
stores.
stuff?
Yeah.
Uh,
But yeah, I think that we have natural rhythms and cycles.
mhm.
We have seasons, and not everyone's the same either.
That's
Like
fair.
you have a Capricorn moon.
Mhm.
You do super well and
I do like winter.
yeah.
Like, this is my favorite time.
Yeah. And for me, I'm a Taurus moon. Like I feel like during the summer, I really have a lot of energy. I have a lot of,
Mhm.
I'm not a social person in the winter. And I used to think, God, what's wrong with me? Like, why do I just, I want to isolate a little bit
Uh-huh.
more. I want to stay in. I don't want to go anywhere. A lot of people feel that way when there's a lack of sun outside too.
Oh, that's real.
Yeah.
When you don't see the sun, people feel that.
Mm-hmm.
It gets
Mm-hmm.
rough. You need that. You need that vitamin sun. You do.
Not vitamins.
Vitamins.
Not vitamin D. You almost said it.
I was gonna do it. I was
You
gonna
just do
do
it. Don't
it.
hold back.
Next time we could bring that up. We'll bring it back around. Too excited. Okay.
Yeah. But I mean, there's that lack of fire, and I'm a Leo, so I have a lot of fire in my chart.
Yeah, you
Yeah,
do.
I don't know. You have a lot of earth. Yeah.
Yeah, I always forget water because I think the Scorpio placements I have, I
Water.
forget that they're not fire, they're water. I
Mm,
read somewhere, not that I'm an astrologist, don't come for me, but that Scorpio is the most fire sign of the water signs.
I did read that.
And I'm like, that makes sense because that's how I
Mhm.
feel that.
Mm.
But it's a lot of water. So I have a lot of water and earth energy like in my chart. Um,
So winter's good for you.
yeah, I do like the winter. I don't like starting new projects, and I do feel
Mm-mm.
like things aren't done. And then if we shift gears and we think about that's happening. Ugh, come on, Kat. If we think about the Chinese astrology,
Mhm.
the year of the snake, if you don't realize that that's that's not done either.
No, and then Chinese New Year is the very tail end of
February.
February,
Yeah,
you know? I know, the Gregorian calendar, it's the first of the year.
right. Of that year, of that calendar
Yeah.
year, exactly.
But it still feels like 2025. It still feels like
Mhm.
the year of the snake.
Yeah.
And a lot of astrologers are saying that. They're saying
Mhm.
this we're still in the year of the snake. We're still shedding.
Mhm.
Give yourself grace. Mhm.
It can be both things.
Yeah.
When I started learning about astrology and all the different types of ologies and all the everybody's spiritual this and that, it would bother me. Maybe it's all my earth placements. I don't know. But I felt like I had to pick one. I had to pick one. And it was really hard for me to accept that both things can be true at the same time. That was hard for
Yeah.
me.
It can. I think it depends on the person, their rhythms,
That's
right?
true too. Yeah.
Because in numerology, you have your year, your
Yes.
numerological year.
Yes.
And I think mine, I'm coming into an 8,
Oh,
right?
mm-hmm.
Is that what it said?
I think
An
so.
8, which is a lot of so the past year 7 is lots of travel, lots of studying.
Mm-hmm.
And I told Kat, I was like, I don't feel like that's over. I feel like I have so much travel until August. And my birthday's August. So I've read that your year starts from your birthday.
That blew my brain. I was like,
Yeah.
yes, that makes so much
But
sense.
to some people, it doesn't,
That
might
doesn't
be
feel right.
something different for
Mhm.
them.
You just got to honor. Yeah, I think you have to honor what it is personal
Yeah.
for you. Because there's not.
I'm freaking stoked about the fire horse. The year of the fire horse is going to be so fast and so fun and just, it's also going to be very chaotic for a lot of people. You're not used to a lot of fire. And people who haven't done a lot of their shadow work, whatever the year of the snake did not shed for you, you better believe it's coming for you.
Yeah, some burn you up, huh?
2026.
I like that. You're being very sweet about it. I'm all, it's gonna burn your ass pretty quick if you don't. And that's what I hear about Mercury retrograde also. And it's something to remember because it does happen, what, twice a year, every year?
It happens 4 times a year or
4
3 times a
times.
year. Yeah.
Yeah, a lot more than we realize is
Yeah.
happening. And an astrologer said, I don't remember who it was, but they said, you don't have to worry about Mercury retrograde if you actually deal with your shit.
It's true.
Oh, that hurt my feelings so hard.
Or if you have a Mercury, if you're a Virgo or a
Mhm.
Gemini, they have a lot of an easier time with Mercury retrograde.
'Cause that's their planet, right?
And if you were born during a retrograde,
I heard that about the retrograde
which
being
I
during.
was.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Is that why you don't have
Mhm.
as much of a hard time? Or do you feel like you have a hard time?
Oh, I feel like I have a hard time.
Really?
I do. I mean, it's not as bad as some people in the most recent years, but I think like I for a long time. I
Mm,
procrastinated
yeah.
and I bypassed and I disassociated
Yeah.
for many, many years of my life. And so I think that when I did start to kind of wake up and say, I want to do the work, I want to get better, I want to feel
Mhm.
better, I started noticing during the retrogrades I would get hit. It's gotten easier for sure. And
Yeah.
I'm not as triggered as I used to be, but so I don't know. Like, I don't know what it really means for me. I'm gonna have to sit with that next
Mhm.
retrograde. I still travel a shit ton.
Yeah.
I have no problems with travel.
Yeah, I
I
don't
haven't
either.
noticed that. Yeah.
Communication stuff, I'm really cautious with. I feel like it's something that I need to keep a closer eye on because, I have a muggle job and I'm online all the time. And if you're clicking in the wrong place or you're saying things that you wouldn't say to somebody,
Yeah.
you got to watch yourself because that's going to bite you in the butt eventually.
Okay, so I have a Sag rising and I feel like I have a mouth on me during retrograde. I have to like check myself.
I
Like
like it.
it'll come out and I'm like, oh, did I just say that?
Oh, no, really?
Mm-hmm.
Ugh.
Yeah. I don't normally filter myself, but I try to be a lot more mindful during retrograde
Just in case.
yeah.
Yeah, those Sag arrows sting. They're no joke. Yeah.
Well, we don't think we're doing anything harsh.
You're being
It's just
honest.
being honest. And
That's exactly it.
sometimes our honesty is a little harsh. Like,
I'm all, it's
yeah.
life though. I
You're
mean,
married to a Sag, right?
I am.
Yeah.
Yeah, I am.
Yep.
You
I
have
work
to
with
remind him about that.
oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Sensitive.
Taurus. You guys are ruled by Venus, right?
Mhm.
Planet of love.
Yeah, right. It's so funny. I love all the astrology stuff, but then I really, really, really hate being told what to do. And so there comes times when I feel like astrology limits me or is going to tell me something and I get so irritated with that,
I'm
right?
gonna look at your chart real quick
Oh,
because
that's scary.
I'm super fixed. And if you don't know what fixed means, it means that it's hard to move you. It's hard to get you to bend.
Mhm. Yeah.
Okay, so
I have some fixed stelliums.
you actually are really balanced with your fixed cardinal and mutable. Look at that.
Good job, me.
So you're perfect 1/3. Now, do you want to see mine?
Perfect is the best word you could have
This
said.
is mine. It's pretty much like 80% fixed. I have a lot of fixed signs: Scorpio, Leo,
Yeah.
Taurus, Stellium,
Oh my God. I'm a Taurus stellium. What's
and I have
Libra?
Aquarius. Libra's air.
Oh, is that why they're not fit? Oh,
Oh,
that's
wait,
why.
Libra is mutable, I think.
That must be why I'm more balanced because I
Yeah.
have that and then I have the two stelliums.
Yeah, when people look at my chart, they're like, oh my God, you're like,
They're like, hey girl, how you doing? Send an SOS if you need help. You're like, no, don't tell me what to do. How dare you? Tell me what to do. That's how I feel too.
wait, what is your Saturn? Do you know?
I don't remember. I don't remember.
So basically, winterizing can be different.
That's true. Mm-hmm.
I say it. It's just the person. Or
Yeah.
maybe the place in the world that you're at. Like maybe you're in a country where winter is actually summer.
That
like
makes
Australia.
Oh, it's beautiful, right?
Yeah.
And you would just go through
The rhythms,
the
the
rhythms that way.
circadian rhythms. Mhm.
That makes sense.
Yeah.
How are you winterizing? Are you winterized? Are you ready? Do you have plans? What are you doing?
I've been taking it very easy. We have experienced some death. There's been a lot of death in a lot of people's lives right now.
Yeah, that's very true.
As far as shedding, there's a lot of shedding happening right now
Mhm.
within my family. So, I'm not doing well when it comes to the collective. I'm having a hard time right now with everything that's happening
Mm,
in the
that's real.
US
Mhm.
and in
That affects
parts of the
everything.
world. So,
Mhm. Sadly.
yeah, we did talk about briefly how to cope with dealing with the changes right now,
Mhm.
political climate and all the things happening in the world. So, how are you handling it? How are you winterizing?
How am I winterizing? What do you think? I feel like it feels like a lot of the end of the shedding. I feel like maybe a lot of the layers were coming up
Mhm.
most of the year, and now I feel like they're falling away. So I definitely feel less like I'm doing new things. I feel like I'm
Mhm.
finishing up things.
Yeah.
And when it comes to the larger scale, the world, the collective, uh, I definitely feel like I used to be a Pollyanna of sorts, not on purpose, but I think it's important to understand that, you can't only be positive.
Mm-mm.
And so now I'm just trying to learn how to be both. And, I don't subscribe to any particular religion or organized anything, but I really did like this one thing somebody said about Jesus, I'm sure I've said it on here before, but it's where I go to remind myself that I can be more than one thing at a time. And it was when they said, well, when Jesus went to perform his miracles and be with those who needed him, did he go there and match their energy? Did he go to the lepers and become a leper? Did he go to the blind and be blind? No, he came as his, highest self
Mhm.
to shift.
Right.
And so there's a place for both, right? You can
Mhm.
mourn, but you can also show up in a way that affects the universe as well. So for me right now, what I'm trying to embody is even as I'm in this dark place and everyone's in this dark place
Mhm.
and it feels overwhelming and it's like, why does it feel like the bad stuff can affect me more? I'm trying to reframe my brain into thinking, well, if that can change my frequency, why the fuck can't my good frequency change the other frequencies? And so that's where I'm trying to push it, not bulldoze, but I'm trying to lean into that. When you're the goopy
Mhm.
caterpillar, how am I going to reform myself? That's what I'm thinking about. Does that
Me
make sense?
metamorphosis.
Yeah, I want to
Yeah.
metamorphosis into something that just by this, we're making things better.
You're
Yeah.
shifting timelines,
Hmm.
realities,
Yeah.
energies,
And
bodies.
I just said I'm not doing anything, but I feel like that's sort of just I don't know, a thought process, a way of being, remembering.
Good. I feel like people don't give enough credit to emotional and mental progress.
Agreed.
It's always the physical or the goal oriented, but like I feel like you're shifting a lot. You're doing quite a bit, I think.
Yeah, that invisible work is still valid and worthy and work.
Oh my gosh, yes.
Yeah.
Gosh, I mean, and you look at people who are rich and they die alone. Do you think that they wonder about the choices they made, you know,
Mhm.
when they die sad? I think to be rich is to feel well, to have good health,
Mhm.
mental health, emotional health.
Do you think it could be both?
I think you could be both. Absolutely. You can be filthy rich. And I think that money is a reflection as well as your energy,
Girl, yeah, I agree. I
So,
absolutely agree.
but there are people who can be filthy rich and completely miserable
Yep,
and
they live in
alone.
lack. Yep,
Yeah.
agreed.
So you can be all the things.
Mhm.
I think about that all the time
Me too.
when I'm laying there.
Yes.
Yes. Like in those really big moments when you're making a choice, like, is this something that I'm gonna wish I did differently?
Yes.
I don't think that all the time, but if
What is
it's
big enough?
when it's really big
Mhm.
and I get scared
Yeah.
and I'm like, I can't do this. I'm gonna have to do the other thing, the easier thing. I try to remind myself,
Mhm.
how am I gonna feel when I'm
When you look
on
back,
my deathbed?
one and
Yeah.
done,
Yeah.
right?
Do you ever think of like the potentials when you're about to make a choice?
Yes.
Like the potential timelines or the potential.
Yes. What am I getting? What am I losing? How much am I gonna have to work harder? And is this work worth working hard for? Like, is this hard work feel like I wanna do it, not that I dread doing it?
Mhm.
That matters too, I think,
Mhm.
because I don't know, am I making happy with my choice? Is it me or is it someone else? I have to think that a lot. I'm a recovering people pleaser. And so I try to remember when I'm making a choice, am I using someone else as an excuse? Or am I truly, in line with this, or am I not in line with this? Who is this choice for? And I go back to that too.
So easy to pawn it off on others.
Oh yeah, it is. I can't
But
because
then when you regret it, it's almost like people become victims and they're like, "Oh, it's
yes.
that person. If
Mhm.
I would have just done the thing for myself." And then that's how resentment comes in.
Yep.
So I think it's a good choice to
Mhm.
choose yourself in those moments. That way you don't resent the people.
That sounds easier than it is, though. It
It
takes
does.
practice. It takes
It takes a
practice.
lot of
It
practice.
takes practice.
A lot.
Hmm.
A lot of people have to ask themselves those questions
Hmm.
too. Sometimes we don't do it.
No, we don't.
We have to remind ourselves.
Working with all the people I've worked with over all the years I've worked with people, I think one of the hardest things is for someone to sit there and be able to genuinely say what they want.
It's hard.
It is. And genuinely say, I want this and know why they want it.
Mm.
And if it really is what they want, or, if it's this, spiritual bypass or whatever. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's it.
I often when and with clients, I say, "Where do you see yourself in a year?" And people cannot
Mm-mm.
go there.
They
It's
can't.
really hard for them because they start immediately thinking about the people in their lives, how
Mm-hmm.
it's gonna affect them.
Yep.
And I think if people in our lives knew how much we made choices based on their happiness, they wouldn't want that.
I agree.
So we
I
have
don't
to
think so
remind
either.
ourselves that too. Like,
Hmm.
at the end of the day, do I want my family, my children to see me thriving and happy?
They don't want you to they don't want to feel bad for your choices either. That's a lot of
Mm-mm.
responsibility to
It
put on someone
is.
else,
It is.
right?
Yeah.
Self
It's a
awareness.
lot of practice.
It is. Oh my God. It's so much practice. And here's the other thing I always want to is that perfect's not real. Perfect is a perceptive point, which means everyone has their own idea of what it is. And so it's never really real.
And the ideas that people have of us may not be who we see ourselves as
Yes.
too. So
100.
yeah.
So I feel like at the end of winterizing, maybe my last thoughts for us is when you're pulling yourself back together and you're deciding to plant seeds, make sure the seeds you plant are the things you actually want.
Hmm.
So when they come to fruition, you're happy to see them and you're not wondering,
Yeah.
what do you got?
Yeah, it's like the movie, the Christmas movie where they make 3 wishes and then they live it out and it's not really what they wanted. No?
Exactly it.
Yeah.
Yeah. Sometimes you get what you want and you're like, wait a minute, what you say you want. And then you're like, oh,
No.
that
What
wasn't
you
it at
think
all.
usually it's the scary thing, the thing that makes your heart race.
Yep.
I've noticed that with myself. I'm like, I always go back to, "Oh my god, it was there the whole freaking time, and I was so terrified of it."
Yep.
And it's what my soul really wanted, and that's why it scared the shit out of me. So I try to pay attention to that too, my
That's,
nervous system.
that's a good point.
Mhm.
It lives in there.
Mhm. Yeah. Some good questions to ask ourselves.
I agree.
I don't journal or I don't use journal prompts, but I really wanna start doing that. I think it's really good for the subconscious.
Oh my
So
gosh,
that's a
journaling.
recommendation for sure.
I agree.
And affirmations,
Patience.
yeah,
Words are powerful.
lots of breathing exercises. I've been really tapping into
Really?
breath work. Yeah, because I mean, I feel like a lot of us are
As I take a big
regulating
breath. Oh,
we're regulating our nervous system during the winter. I
oh
mean,
my God, yes.
our bodies are having to regulate. And so
It's
breath work.
it's hard to rest when you're in fight, flight, freeze, fawn mode, right?
Mhm.
It's really
A
difficult.
good breath is breathing in your nostrils really fast twice and then exhaling as long as you can. Yeah. Doing that for a couple minutes before bed is a really good one. Or at
Okay.
work.
I like
Yes.
that.
It's a really good way to connect to yourself, your
I like
breath.
that a lot.
Yeah.
That's a good one.
It's a really good
Let's look at them and do it. You ready?
one. Okay.
Can you count it out?
1, 2, 3.
Oh,
Big belly. You
sorry.
want to feel it in your belly.
Okay.
You can feel your body start to just loosen up, right?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
My shoulders go down.
Mm-hmm. So part of, for me, winterizing is connecting to not just the mind, but also the body and really listening to what my body's telling me.
I like that a lot.
Winter really, for me, winter is a really good opportunity for me to connect to my body. Because during the other months, I'm go, 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 and
You're
I'm just
busy.
living it up and doing all the
The
things.
sunshine. Not me. I don't like to be hot.
I noticed, like, I looked at footage of us from when we were shooting in the summer, and I was, like, all lit up, and I feel like you're the opposite during winter. You're just like
I'm like, hey guys, let's party. It's
it's
cold.
such a good yin yang
It
balance.
is. I know.
Yeah. Well, I love you so much.
I love you like crazy.
I'm so glad we get to do this. Your things that are coming up, we are going to have some guest spots opening up for
Yeah.
March and April. And I think one of the themes we talked about was detoxing,
Hmm.
right?
Yes.
So that's going to be a big one. And
Absolutely.
energy updates for the year of the fire horse.
Yes.
So
Yes.
stay
Yes.
tuned for
Yes.
that. We have a lot of big changes coming up this
Hmm.
year.
A lot of good stuff.
A lot of
A
good
lot of
stuff.
action. A
Mhm.
lot of movement.
Yes.
It's going to be amazing.
It's going to be a freaking awesome year.
We're glad you're here.
Thank you for joining us.
And we will see you next time.